All right, today we're going to talk about why you should have a willow tree on your homestead, especially if you're going to do an orchard or berries or things like that. Now, we just recently planted a weeping willow. If you're a plant nerd, that's Salix babylonica. Salix babylonica. Now, it could be babylonica, but I don't really know anyway. So, if you know anything about willows, willows they spread like crazy. If you have a willow on a creek bank and there's a storm comes through and breaks one of the branches off and it's still kind of green, it'll float downstream for a little while, get stuck in the mud, and then it'll grow into a brand new tree. Well, so there's rooting benefits for it, and then there's medicinal. So we're going to do the rooting benefits first. So it actually has a natural rooting compound that I cannot remember the name of. It's another Latin word. But what you do, you can actually use a willow in two different ways. You can make willow water, which is where you cut little stems of the green, fresh growth, and then you pour boiling water over it, and then you let it steep overnight, and that creates willow water. Now, some people will dip what they're trying to root in the willow water and then stick it in their growth medium. And then others will just stick what they're trying to root right straight into the water until the roots grow and then plant it. That's one great way. And the other way is you can actually take this new growth and mash it up real good and make it into a paste, and then you can apply that to what you're rooting. Now, I'm actually going to, in the very near future, with some blueberry bushes, I'm going to test the willow water versus the paste, because I've always used the paste, and now I've read a lot about the willow water. Okay? Now, for the medicinal purposes, willow is a natural source of salicylic acid, which is the active ingredient in aspirin. I cannot tell you how many times I've been walking on a creek bank or out through whatever, the field or whatever, come up with a headache. You know, headaches are a major problem for me. And find a willow tree, and I'll just grab some of the leaves and chew them up. Now, I'm going to tell you straight up, they're bitter, okay? But they're not going to hurt you, and it's a natural source of aspirin. Now, in traditional medicine, it has been used for any kind of pain, for fever, for stomach upset, and even for cancer. Now, whatever. Now, I did find an article that they've been researching that some of the ingredients that come from a willow tree have been shown in testing to be effective against certain types of tumors. So there may be more research coming out on that, and we may see that a willow tree might wind up curing certain types of tumors. So this is a wonderful addition to the homestead, especially if you're planning on propagating fruit trees, nut trees, berry bushes, things of that nature. And like I said, I'm going to test the two, and we're going to see if there's any difference on how they perform or which one performs better. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.